Hello and welcome to our discussion on converting the business decisions into financial statements. We saw that when a set of transactions are given, we converted that into financial statements. We saw that entire profit has been retained by the business. If the business retains the profit, then the entire profit is transferred to the balance sheet and it becomes a part of the source. So profit retained is a source. But sometime the companies may decide to make the payment, may distribute the dividend and distribute the profit among the shareholders as the dividend. So the dividend is a distribution of profit, and unlike the interest, which is an expense, whereas the dividend is not an expense. So if a company decides to give dividend or distribute profit, what will be the effect on the financial statement? So we continue with the same exercise, but we just say that the company declares a dividend of 60%. So this 60% by default, the dividend is always said to be calculated on the capital. So 60% of the capital has been declared as a dividend and distributed among the shareholders in the form of cash. So the dividend comes into picture after determination of profit. So we saw that profit here is 410,000. So profit here is 410,000. But now the dividend is calculated as 60% of the capital. And so dividend is a payment, and dividend is a payment, and it's a distribution of profit, not an expense. So therefore we can see that the dividend is deducted from the retained earnings. So the retained earnings are now profit minus the dividend is the retained profit. So the entire profit has not been retained, but a part of the profit has been distributed, and the part has been calculated as a percentage of capital. So the dividend is calculated as a percentage of capital. Dividend is a payment, and it will reduce the retained profit to the extent of the amount distributed. This is one of the ways in which the dividend can be shown. In some of the later sessions, we'll see that will be something called below the line or appropriation of profit, which is also called PL appropriation account, whereby the profit is shown as a distribution. But for the time being, we show the dividend as a cash outflow, and dividend is a reduction from the retained profit. So the retained profit has come down from 410 to 350, and corresponding decrease is a cash in hand. The cash in hand was 705,000 minus 60 is 645,000. Thank you very much.